Hey everyone, Muriel here. I wanted to come on and share with you a banner I created for my window in my craft room. It says create, and I have one that's already up that says inspire. I created that one a couple of months ago, even last year. And there's one more that I want to make, and I don't know what affirmation I'm going to use, but I knew I wanted to do create. So let me show you how I got started on this banner, and I'm sorry that you can't see it all, but I'll show you each piece separately. So I started out by using this banner set that I picked up at Target last fall. It's called a banner with dry erase marker, and it's 55 inches long, so it has several chipboard, probably 8 to 10 chipboard pieces inside, and it comes with a pen. Of course, I didn't use it for that. I basically used it as a banner and covered it with some paper. The paper pad that I used is the Yours Truly by Pebbles. You've seen this. I've created 2 boxes that I gifted out to 2 friends, and I also use it with some other Valentine's Day projects, but I wasn't finished using it. I wanted to use it again, but outside of the Valentine's theme. So what I did was picked a couple of sheets out of the paper pack that does not represent Valentine's Day, but instead kind of have a little shabby ness to them. So let me show you what I did here. I just had such a good time making this. I started like last week, and every day I come in the craft room and do just a little bit more to it, and it didn't turn out too bad. So I began by covering the chipboard pieces with some of the paper, and I'll show it to you here. This sheet of paper, these are 4x6 cutouts. So I cut all of them out, and I cut out the where it says love ticket on top. As I covered the chipboard piece, I didn't need that. I used my Xyron to run the paper through and to stick it onto this chipboard piece, and it worked out perfect. So let me get you kind of close up here. They're kind of all the same in terms of the materials that I used. So after I covered the chipboard with this paper, I pulled out a spellbinder die. It looks like a postage stamp, and I'm using the paper from the collection. It kind of looks like ledger paper. So I cut that out, and it is on mounting tape. And then I made some rosettes, and they are also with the green polka dot paper from the collection. And on top of those, I used some doilies that I got a long time ago from the paper bag lady. She sells some beautiful doilies, but let me show you these. They are, I kind of call them scragglers. I think she had a name for them, but I don't recall. They kind of look like that. You know, they're kind of tapered and weathered and kind of broken on that side, or kind of loose, but they're perfect if you're looking for that shabby look. So that is what is on top of the rosette. And then on top of the rosette, I put the chipboard piece on top of some of the paper from the collection. This is just a black sheet that I distressed around the edges, and it also is on dimensions. Then I pulled out just some goodies from my stash. I used a couple of pieces from this pack. This is called Sunny Day. It's by SEI, and it's just a bunch of die cuts. You can kind of see on the back. So I pulled out some of the smaller ones that I needed to use. Some of the leaves. I didn't use any of the flowers, but I did use several of the smaller word pieces. So here is the branch that I used. Right, and I just have that on the corner there. I made a bow with some of the twine from American Craft. And you know, I bought a lot of it, as you recall. I said I never wanted to run out. But I'll tell you, it does go fast. I'm on the second one in using this banner, which I kind of feel good. I mean, I don't want to hoard them, but I do want to have enough colors so that if I do run out, that I won't have to use something instead. So the flowers that I'm using, believe it or not, these are from Craft Supplies 1 when I was on the design team long time ago. They look like this. They were in white, And what I did was I sprayed them with some of the Recollections. I guess this is the, I don't know if it's the vintage line, but it's some Simply Pastel. You remember that collection? So this is the pink shimmer and the green shimmer, and it's really pastel, which I like. So it says shimmer, but I didn't find it a shimmer to it. I almost found it to be just a matte, but it's perfect. The colors are perfect for the paper pad that I use. So I sprayed those up, and I'll give you a close-up of them. I sprayed like 3 in pink and then 3 in green. Okay, and they came out okay. And then once I glued those down, then I just used some roses on the side. These also are from Craft Supplies 1. Okay, and then someone gifted me a couple of cute little embellishments, one of which is this owl right here. It was just a bunch of cute little lollipops and bows, and I tried to go back and see who it was, but I don't recall, so I just put that there. Really cute. And then I just put some sequins, 3 sequins throughout the chipboard piece. So then I punched the holes here with some silver eyelets, and I also punched 1 down below, and I only put these on 3 of the 6 tags. And then I have a garment tag, and I have this cute faded yellow acrylic. I have a jar of these acrylics that I will never be able to get rid of, to use up, right? But every now and then I go there and, you know, I'm down 3. Okay, and then on the top of some of the tags, I use one of the Tim Holtz metal pieces, and I took some of the Antique Linen Distress Stain paint, excuse me, and just kind of wiped it across the metal piece, and then gave it a minute so it could fall into the nooks of the words, the crevices of the word, and then I wiped it off. Right? So it's not metally, it's kind of distressed, and this says, enjoy the journey. Okay, so basically each piece has something different on it. On this one here, I have a pair of scissors because, you know, you use scissors when you create. I have some rolled roses of flowers that I created with a pearl in the center. And here is the piece of the chip die cut from the SCI collection. It says Bloom and Grow. And then I use some of these really cute. I just picked these up at Michael's a couple of days ago. They are some really fun dimensional birds. And they, you know, have the flower prints on them. So really cute. And then this one here, you can see I have another bird here, another rolled flower. And then I skipped the Tim Holtz metal piece here, but I put it there. And then the middle one has the acrylic piece. And then for the A, I'm using one of the Michael's metal owls and one of the Michael's keys, another rolled flower, and then this die cut from SCI is a flower pot. Okay, and the flowers again. And then this one here for the T, this is a Michael's bird cage, metal bird cage. And then I found this in my stash. It's really cute. I couldn't use the other one, but it's the word is home, and it's kind of wire printed, or they use wire to write the word. Like this one here says girlfriend. Let me see if I can kind of show it so you can kind of see it better. See, that one says girlfriend. I don't know where I got them from, but that one I just pulled out metal stuff and it said home, so I kind of put it down here at the bottom. And then the last one for the E, another little wooden embellishment that was gifted to me of a bird, and then I put the other branch on this side, and again use one of the cutouts at the bottom. So this was certainly fun. And then what I did was just use some of this white rope. I guess they call it paper rope. Yes, from Recollections. My other banner is using the same rope, so I thought I would keep it the same so it wouldn't look too different. But this was really fun. Both banners have a shabby feel to them, so I didn't want to do anything different. But I like the way it came out, and I hope that you also like it. So feel free to leave me a comment down below if you have any questions about any of the products that I used. I'll be more than happy to show or tell you where I got them from. So thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye now.